Hello children, today we shall talk about socialism in Russia. So my dear children, in my previous videos lectures, I have explained to you about the economy and society. So in previous videos lectures, we had learned how the economical conditions of Russia and how the society was organized in the society. So my dear children, apart from that we had learned that what was the main occupations of the peoples of Russia, and as we had discussed that most of the Russian peoples, they are agriculturalists and they produce more agricultural products for their own needs as well as for the entire nations. Apart from that, we see the industrial development, and with the industrial development a new working classes who came into being and who involved in the process of socialism. So my dear children, in our today's videos lectures, I shall be telling you about the socialism process in Russia. So dear children, by 1914, all the political parties were considered illegal in Russia. In spite of that also, we see the Russian Social Democratic Workers' Party that was founded in 1898 by the socialists. And what the socialists were having the ideology, they were giving more importance to Karl Marx ideas. Why? Because Karl Marx who gives more importance to worker here. And in Russia there was a government policy, and the government policy which was not giving more importance to have the associations. So in spite of that also, all these organizations which was running illegally. And what was their main motto? Their main motto is to set up the newspaper, mobilize the worker, and at the same time they wanted to organize the strikes in the society. And why these social democratic worker parties were set up in newspaper, mobilizing worker, and why they were organizing? Because most of the times in the industries their demands were not fulfilled. In order to have the fulfillment of demands, in order to have the rights in the society, they were organizing strikes, having mobilized workers, then having the newspapers sharing their ideas, and they were trying to spreading their thoughts to the different parts of the society. Apart from that, my dear children, we see some of the Russian socialist parties who were having the custom of dividing their land periodically, and due to these good activities, many socialists were saying that compared to other nations, Russia will become more socialist than other nations. Why? Because here the peasants are having a good habit of giving their lands or distributing their lands with each other. And that is why they are considered as natural socialists. And here, the peasants as well as the workers, they are the main force of the revolutions. Why they are the main force of the revolutions? Because they are actively working in the society for the benefit, for the development of the society. So here, all throughout the 19th centuries, my dear children, we understand that all the socialists were actively working in the societies, and apart from that, these socialists were forming another political parties. They are known as Socialist Revolutionary Party in 1900. And what is the main motto of this Socialist Revolutionary Party? They were talking about the peasants' rights, they were talking about the land redistributions, and due to that they were becoming a natural socialist in the society. So dear children, here we understood that the socialists were actively working there. Why they were actively working? Because they wanted to develop the society, they wanted to bring socialism process in the society, and that is the reasons we see the worker as well as the peasants who were working actively in the society. So dear children, when these peasants were running the socialism process, many social democrats, they were disagreed, and they said that these peasants revolutionary movements should not happen here. Apart from that, we see the Vladimir Lenin, he said and he felt that there is differentiations which are found in the society, so that is such as there are some peoples who are rich, there are some peoples who are very poor, there are some peoples who are working as worker, there are some peoples who are working as laborer, there are some others who are work as employed worker. So here Lenin felt that peasants are not the one united group. That is why by giving the differentiations, he said that they could not be part of the socialist movement. And further, this Vladimir Lenin, he said that the Tsarist party in Russia, they should be disciplined in the society and they should control all these socialist party in Russia. So my dear children, here we had talked about the socialism process in Russia, and here we have learned that the worker as well as the peasants were actively working in the society and they were trying to socialize the peoples, they were trying to bring revolutions in the society, they were trying to bring changes in the society, they were trying to fight for the peasants' rights, they were trying to fight for the land redistributions, and by doing that, this socialism process, which was going to be very effective in Russia. Thank you so much for listening to me.